in Richmond. The third quarter commences at the Melbourne Cricket Ground with scores dead level between Richmond and Fitzroy. 10 goals, 8 apiece as umpire Dargaville bounces the ball, knocked away for Fitzroy, past Lee Manane, one of the best players in the first half of the match, up towards half forward, and the mark is taken down there by Mervyn Kane. See Michael Conlon back on the field. He was knocked out in the second quarter by Michael Malthouse. Wood has the ball punched away. It goes to Emma Dunn, well picked up by Parrish, but the tackle was a little late. Bartlett takes the mark at centre field. Plays on. Short pass on his own. Rains, how did he get there? Long kick by Rains, could just about score. Taylor and Smith into the open, out of bounds. It will be a throw-in about 5 metres from the goal in Richmond's full forward pocket. Not a bad crowd here this afternoon, probably around about the 40,000 mark, I would reckon. Cloak and Rendell. Rendell wins it. Williams, snapshot at goal is not bad. What's he done with that one? One behind. Good shot by Williams, who's already kicked 1 goal for the Tigers, and that puts them in front by that margin. They lead by 1 point, 69 points to 68, as we await the kick-in from fullback to be taken by Chris Smith, who replaced Hansen in that position. Rendell has it knocked away from him. Back it comes to Harris. He's been fairly quiet so far in the match. It goes to Francis, a good player. Francis over to Clayton. Clayton gets clear. Up to full forward. Martello almost marks it one-handed. Landy. Wood. Wood takes the mark. Half-back flank. Gives the hand pass over to Shand. A late inclusion in the Richmond side, and Shand boots it up to the centre wing.
Great comeback by the Tigers. They were in trouble in the first quarter and halfway through the second, but they've lost Jimmy Jess and, of course, Tempany, but they're back in there fighting now. 1 point in front as we see Bernie Quinlan take the mark out there on that half-forward line. That's mark number 8 for Quinlan. A hand pass coming back there to Carlson. Back to Thornton, a shot for goal, but a bad miss that time. He's even discussed with himself on the ball out of bounds. So it's still a point the difference. Yeah, they were in real trouble in that, particularly in that first quarter, Richmond, but they're back in business now, in front by a point. At the back is Quinlan. They all missed that one. It's knocked out to Landy from Roach. Landy's kick is across towards centre half forward. The back is Cloak goes for the punch, looking there for Welch. He ducks. He's clear back to Cloak again. Cloak was looking for Bartlett. He's gone for a short pass to Welch. They were playing keepings off between the two of them that time. And it'll be a chance for Richmond to go 7 points in front, because he's only about 35 metres out directly in front. And Welch has already kicked 1 goal. Well, the Tigers, at the moment, really back in business. That's a good kick, and it's a goal. So it's Richmond 11 goals, 9-75 to Fitzroy. 10 goals, 8-68.
Peter Welsh bringing up his second goal, and the Tigers increasing their lead, and that's the biggest lead they've had at any stage during the match, because right throughout the first half, scores were either level or Fitzroy were in front. So are Richmond going ahead? You predicted at half-time, Lou, that that could be the case. Yes. We're at the 3.5-minute mark now of the third quarter. Richmond leading 75 points to 68.
Ball knocked out that by Rendell over to Gotch. He's in plenty of trouble. He's upended just about by Rains. This gives a chance for the ball to be knocked on there by Cloak. Picked up by Welsh. A nice spin out of the pack. Got a chance now of goal number 3. Fires at them. It's making the distance. No, it won't. Punched away by Smith. Laurie fumbles down there in the back pocket. A hand pass coming out to Parrish. Scouting out well. Goes for a kick out wide towards Francis and Rioli. Punched away by Francis. Backed up there by Roach. He backed into trouble. Could be... No, he said no, it'll be a ball up. He had no hope of getting clear of that one, but I thought he backed into trouble there.
Certainly agree with you.
Could have been a little bit lucky as we wait now for the umpire to ball it up on Richmond's half-forward line, about 75 metres out from their goal.
Knocked away by Rendell. Straight to Rowlings. Shepherded by Shand. Rowlings is on the centre wing position. Long handball up towards Rains. Caught by 2 players. Throwing the ball. It will be a free kick to Fitzroy to be taken by Thornton or Clayton. Clayton will take the free. Clayton on the boundary line, out of side. Easy mark, brought in by Roach.
He's a handy player to have around the ground to take that big mark in the ruck, Peter.
A bit of a luxury when he was the best full forward in the competition last year. Francis has the mark at centre field. But of course, Richmond do have a star-studded forward line. Taylor has already kicked 4 and doing a great job there. Done at the back, fisted away. It goes to Wilson. Wilson, long handball. Manane into the goal square, fires, and he's put it through for a goal to Fitzroy. Lee Manane's first.
Played a great game, Lee Manane. The score 11-9-75 Richmond to Fitzroy 11-8-74.